Hello and welcome to Together San Diego. I'm Paola Hernandez from the San Diego Union-Tribune. Thank you very much for joining us today for Together San Diego. I apologize. I think this broadcast started without me being aware, but let's go ahead and run with it. Our guest today is from SBCS. SBCS was recently recognized as a 2022 Community Hero as part of the San Diego Union-Tribune's annual San Diego Best Awards. Our guest today, Mauricio Torre, Vice President of Program Operations at SBCS, will speak about their work in transforming communities to support the well-being and prosperity of more than 50,000 San Diego children, youth, and family annually. Hola, Mauricio. Hello. Thank you for joining us.
Hello. Thank you for having me.
How are you today?
I'm doing great.
Congratulations to SBCS, to your team, for being recognized as one of the community heroes for San Diego's Best. Tell us about SBCS, and then I'm also going to show some pictures that were presented from the award recognition ceremony where SBCS was awarded as a community hero.
Sure. We're a community-based organization that provides services countywide. We've been around for 51 years. And our main focus really is transforming communities and really helping families reach their fullest potential through a variety of different avenues. Our organization provides counseling, therapy, domestic violence support services, after-school programs, prevention intervention programs, affordable housing. We do a little bit of everything. The way to think about us is we're a safety net for many families that are in need of services.
And you were recently recognized as one of the community heroes. Tell us about why this was. I know you did some extraordinary work during the pandemic, and you continue to do some wonderful work to be a hero in San Diego, to help many families. And while we're doing that, I'm going to go ahead and share from the event, from San Diego's Best, because I do have pictures of your colleague being recognized, and we even have a picture of you at the event.
Thank you. So if you think back to 2019, 2020, and the pandemic, when the pandemic first hit, there was many fears. And families that were struggling before the pandemic really struggled at a higher rate during the pandemic. Some of the main things that we heard from our community members is there was a real lack of food out in the community. And some of the schools had shut down, and many families and students depended upon schools to help support with some of the food insecurities that were going on. We partnered with the schools, but we actually increased our food distribution by tenfold. We served about 47,000 individuals just last year. Increased our food distribution from 1 to 2 times per month to 4 times per week. And that's really what we heard from our community is families really needed that extra food and that extra support for them. Part of what we did also during the pandemic is there was a lot of misinformation and a lot of mistrust out in the community in regards to COVID vaccines and vaccinations. And along with many of our partners, we went out into the community and began efforts to engage the community with correct information, training them, helping them get vaccinated, linking them to supports, and making sure that we were able to get correct information and vaccines out into the community.
I know you've been doing a lot for many years here in San Diego, and I know you did a lot. So again, congratulations on being recognized as one of San Diego's best at SD's Best Awards. For those of you that are viewing, you can view, as I showed the pictures, the award ceremony, and you can also view who the award winners were, not only in the community heroes, but in general. At sdbestpool.com is the website where you can find more information. Let's talk a little bit more about SBCS. I know you also provide rental and utility assistance. We talked about the food distributions, and you've also been fulfilling a commitment to the community through the services that you offer.
Yes, we partnered with the city of Chula Vista And during the pandemic, there were a lot of families that weren't able to work, and were really struggling with making rental payments. With a partnership with the city of Chula Vista, we were actually able to get out $30 million in emergency rental and utility assistance to Chula Vista residents. That really was a lifeline for many families. Again, with the stress, being home, having children homeschooled, there just was this immense pressure on many of our families. And with the support of the city of Chula Vista, we were able to get those funds out to many families that were in need, and throw them that lifeline.
Talking about lifelines, one of the things that you also do through the commitment of services to the community is you help with after-school programs. You have Mi Escuelita therapeutic preschool. Tell us about these after-school programs and the many other safety and effectiveness services and resources that you've provided to the community.
Yes. So some of the other services we provide, we're in 16 schools in Chula Vista, providing before and after school programming. Before school begins, from critical hours from 2:30 to 6 o'clock, we're providing recreational activities, tutoring, some psychoeducational groups, and a lot of different activities like salsa dancing. We did some driver's ed in some of the classes, but again, engaging students in pro-social behaviors and helping connect them to services within their community, but also really focusing on helping youth graduate from high school and then focusing on getting them into college as well.
I'm also sharing on the website where people can find information, where viewers can find it, is at sbcssandiego.org. Again, that's sbcssandiego.org. I'll go ahead and leave that on the screen for a few minutes. Also on social media, you can follow the organization SBCS San Diego. You can follow them on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at SBCS San Diego. Another thing that I'd like you to talk a little bit to us about is you were involved, you personally, and the organization was involved in working with Artemis at the San Diego Convention Center. That was a very big project that helped many people. Tell us about that project.
Wow, that was an absolutely incredible project. Again, when you think back, I think all of us saw some of the photos of unaccompanied minors being held in cages. We saw this huge need and the plight of many immigrants. Actually, just traveling across Mexico and really coming to the United States in search of the American dream. A lot of children were separated from their parents, and we received a call, and we opened up Project Artemis at the San Diego Convention Center, and worked with over 3,000 children, reunifying over 2,400 children to their sponsors and family members here in the United States. And this was a massive, massive effort that couldn't have been done without our partners like MAC, San Isidro Health, Casa Familiar, and the YMCA, and these incredible organizations that took a leap of faith and jumped in to help support these children and really help transform their lives, to push them and help move them to the American dream. A lot of these families were fleeing turmoil in their countries, gang members, violence. And we were able to help stabilize them and provide much needed services like healthcare and mental health services, schooling, and really help support them as they transition into the United States.
Really quick in closing, I would like to share that you have a fundraiser coming up, Change Their Lives Golf Tournament and Reception on September 19th. For more information, you can visit sbcssandiego.org. There's also opportunities if somebody would like to volunteer, if somebody would also like to make donations. There's multiple options there. SBCS does a lot in our community. You can find more information on the website that appears on screen, sbcssandiego.org. Mauricio, thank you very much for being with us here today. Something that you'd like to say in closing?
Please come and support us at our annual Change Their Lives events. We'd be happy to see you there.
Thank you very much. And thank you very much to you and your team for all the work that you do in our community. And thank you for being with us on the show today. Congratulations on being selected as a community hero. Again, for more information, you can visit their website. And if you would like more information on the winners from San Diego's Best, you can visit sdbestpoll.com. If you would like to watch more of these live streams, you can visit San Diego Union-Tribune.com/TogetherSDLive. Thank you very much, Mauricio. Have a wonderful day, and thank you very much all for watching today. I wish you all a wonderful day. Thank you, Mauricio.
Thank you.
Hasta la próxima. Bye.
News is more important today than ever before.
I'm currently outside Otay Mesa Detention Center.
I'm about to get a report at Sharp.
Out at Sunset Cliffs.
COVID testing site.
We live for these times when we're able to bring the news into the homes of people who need it the most.
I thank all of you for supporting our work.
When you subscribe to the paper, you're telling us that you believe in what we do.